Hi everyone, it's Becca from Indianapolis, Indiana. Glad you could join me for class today. You will need a sturdy chair, you will need a set of light dumbbells, or if you're working from home, just grab something with some weight that's easy and safe to hold on to. And you also need water to stay hydrated. Today we're going to focus on strength, but we're going to work at a pretty good pace and keep the heart rate up. So rest when you need to, push it when you can, and stay hydrated. Let's get going. We're going to start seated, so grab your chair and come to the front edge of your seat. You need some space behind you. Arms are across the chest, and we're going to keep the back nice and flat. Lean back until you touch the backrest with your shoulders. Contract the abs to come forward. Lean back and squeeze the stomach muscles to come forward. Very good. You want to keep breathing. Inhale back. Exhale on the squeeze. Try to be in control throughout the whole movement. Remember, if it's too difficult, you can scoot back on your seat, or if you need more of a challenge, come forward on your chair. Let's do 3 more. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Staying at the front edge of your chair. We're going to stick to the core and keep a nice flat back, up nice and tall. Hands clasped gently in front of your chest. You want to keep your hands here in front of the chest. From here, lean back slightly, widening the angle at the hips, and we're going to twist from side to side until the back of the arm touches the backrest of the chair, if your chair allows it. Nice controlled movements, and you want this movement to come from your waistline. So again, keep those hands in front of the chest. Keep breathing. Let's do 3 more. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, and 3. Very good. Staying at the front edge of your chair again, we're going to lift the heels off the floor and go into a seated march. So you can pump your arms if it feels good. You want to keep your heels off the floor and think about pushing off the floor with the ball of your foot. Abs are nice and tight. Keep that back nice and tall, and get the knees up nice and high. We'll do this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, we're going to get into our workout. We're going to pair some exercises and go through them twice. The first set of exercises, we'll do chair stands and then a plank on the chair with toe taps out to the side. So I'm going to go through these real quick so you can see what they look like. A chair stand, you'll come to the front edge of your seat, heels tucked back slightly, arms across the chest for the full exercise, or you can use your arms for support, pushing off your thighs or the armrests of your chair. Whichever way you're doing it, you want to lean forward slightly, nose over toes, push up through the heels, and squeeze the glutes to stand up nice and tall. Hips go back, lower the bum, and bend the knees to sit down. Nice and controlled the whole time. When we move on to our plank, I'm going to turn my chair to the side. You may not have to do that. You're going to place your hands on the sides of the seat, keeping the shoulders over top of the wrists, and you're going to step out, trying to keep a straight line from your head all the way down the back, through the hips to the ankles. And we're going to tap out to the side. Now, if that doesn't work for you, you can hold your plank, or you can do the shoulder taps that we started with in our warm-up. So let's begin with chair stands. We'll get right into it. Arms across the chest. We're going for 12. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. You're looking good out there. I just know it. If 12 doesn't work for you, pick a different number and commit to that number. You want to stand up nice and tall. Keep breathing. And let's do 3 more. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we're going to go right into the plank. Okay, place those hands on your seat. Try to keep the shoulders over top of the wrists You don't want to be way out here. You can take some steps back to get into place. Abs are nice and tight. Pull the navel up towards the spine. And we're going to tap out to the side, alternating legs for 12 total on each side. Keep breathing. Keep your abs pulled up. Remember, you can drop the toe taps and try to hold the plank if you're getting tired. Let's go for 2 more. And stop. Nice and easy, come up. All right, we're gonna do both of those again. So get ready for chair stands. Remember to modify if you need to. All right, arms across the chest if you can. Let's go. Stand up nice and tall. Really think about contracting the glutes or squeezing the cheeks to lift your body up nice and tall. Keep breathing. You're doing a great job. Let's do 3 more. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Plank with toe taps. Remember, you can do your seated shoulder taps if you'd like as a modified exercise. Okay. Ready? And go. Tap out to the side. Nice and controlled. You only need to go as far as you're comfortable with. Keep the abs nice and tight. Try not to look down too much. Let's do 3 more on each side. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, and 3. And walk it in. Stand up nice and tall. Grab a quick drink of water if you need it. Next, we're going to do sumo squats with pulses, plus a Russian twist. So, I like to stand behind the chair so I have something sturdy to hold on to if I need it. You might consider doing the same, or you can do this in front of your chair. We're going to take a wide stance. So for a sumo squat, you want to think of a sumo wrestler, right? Their legs are nice and wide for room for their bellies. We want our feet nice and wide, so as wide as you can get them. Toes turned out slightly. And we're going to squat down. And when we're at our lowest point, we're going to pulse. 1, 2, 3, and up. Okay, we have 8 of those. And then we'll move into Russian twist like we warmed up with. I'm not going to show you that again. It'll be easy to catch on to. So let's get going with our sumo squats. Wide stance. Pull the abs in nice and tight. And we're going for 8 total here. Let's drop it down. And then pulse. 2, 3, and up. Squat. Pulse. 2, and 3, and up. Squat. Pulse. 2, 3, and up. Keep it going. If you can, drop the pulses if you need to, and just try the squats. Here we go again. 1 more pulse, and up. Squat. Pulse. 2, 3, and up. Squat. Pulse. 2, 3, and up. 3 more. Here we go. Squat. Pulse. 2, 3, and up. And squat. Pulse. 2, 3, and up. 1 more time. Squat. Pulse. 2, 3, and up. All right, shake it out, shake it out. Take a deep breath in. And have a seat for Russian twists. So for your Russian twists, you can use 1 weight if you'd like, or you can do it without weight. I'll use 1 dumbbell so you can see what that looks like. Whew, feeling those sumo squats. How about you? Okay, we're gonna come to the front edge of the chair, so you need space behind you on the seat. Weight goes here in front of the chest, elbows out to the side, or you can gently clasp your hands together here. Widen the angle at the hips, and twist and tap the back of your arm on the backrest of the chair. Keep breathing. Keep moving. And you want to keep that movement from your waistline. We don't really want a lot of movement in the shoulders. We're almost there. Let's do 3 more. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Whew. Okay, back to those sumo squats and pulses. It's the last time we're doing them. Okay, I'm going to set my weight aside, out of the way. Grab a quick drink of water if you need to. Get ready for your sumo squat. So wide stance, lots of space between the feet, and ankles turned out slightly. Abs pulled in. Here we go. Squat down and pulse. 2, 3, and up, and squat. Pulse. 2, 3, and up, and squat. Pulse. 2, 3, nice job. Squat. Pulse. 2, 3, and up. We're halfway there. Take it down. Pulse. 2, 3, and up, and squat. Pulse. 2, 3, and up. 2 more. Squat. Pulse. 2, 3, and up. Squat. Pulse. 2, 3, and up. Shake it out, shake it out. Whoo! Man. Okay, we're gonna have a seat for our Russian twist. Again, you wanna be at the front edge of your chair. I'm not gonna use a weight this time, but you can use a weight if you'd like. Okay, weight in front of the chest or hands in front of the chest, and take it back and twist from side to side. Keep breathing. Try to stay in control of your movement, keeping your hands in front of the chest. Let's do 3 more. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, and 3, and stop. All right, take a deep breath in. The next set of exercises, we'll be standing next to our chair, and then we'll also be using our weights. So keep them nice and close, but out of the way. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and put mine on my chair. You can do what works for you. Okay, we're gonna start to the side of the chair. We're gonna start with hip abduction, and then we'll go into a glute raise with the same leg. So you wanna shift your weight to whatever leg is closest to the chair. Keep your abs nice and tight. We're gonna take the other foot out to the side. You wanna keep that toe turned in. Has a tendency to turn out, but you'll feel that in the front of your thigh. We wanna work the hip, so you might notice the difference. After that, we'll move into a glute raise. I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see. You don't necessarily have to do this at home. Keep your abs tight. You're gonna slide one foot back with your toes on the floor. Leg is almost straight. Hinge the hips back to protect the low back. Navel is up towards the spine. You're gonna contract the glute and raise the foot just a little bit and tap the floor. Squeeze, tap, okay? So, let's get into those hip abductions. Stand right next to your chair. Hold on if you need to. Abs are nice and tight. And we're gonna take that leg out to the side 10 times. Try to be in control. We're trying to avoid kicking that leg up as high as we can. And try to lift it up and pause momentarily. Bring it back in. We're halfway there. Keep it up. Two more. Very good. Again, I'm going to turn to the side just so you can see. With the same leg, we're going to slide that foot back with our toes on the floor, heel in the air. Abs are nice and tight. Hinge the hips back. From here, we're just going to squeeze the glute, tap the floor. Squeeze, tap, squeeze, tap, squeeze, tap, squeeze, tap. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Let's go to the other side. Let's get my chair over and make sure that I'm still in the camera view. Okay. Again, we're going to start with that hip abduction where we take the leg out to the side. Keep the toe turned in. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Halfway there. Stay up nice and tall and try to stay in control. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Shake it out if you need to. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see the glute raise. Same foot goes back. Abs are tight. Hips go back. And squeeze the glute. Tap the floor. Squeeze, tap, squeeze, tap, squeeze, tap, squeeze, tap. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Shake it out. Okay, next exercise. You can do standing or in the chair. So I'm going to take a seat. You need both of your dumbbells. You can also do this without weight if you'd like. Still get benefit out of it. Either you're sitting or standing, you want your abs pulled back towards your spine for good posture. Weights start here in front of the shoulders, palms facing forward. Nice solid wrists as we push up. And when we pull down, I want you to think about pulling your elbows back behind you like you're trying to touch them behind your back, engaging some of the lat muscles. Press up and pull down. And we're just going to get going, so if you haven't joined me yet, let's go. And we'll do 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember to squeeze at the bottom. We're halfway there. 3 more. And we'll do 1 more. All right, shake it out, shake it out. We're going to stand up and do a hip abduction and glute raise again. Okay, let's stand to the side of the chair. Abs are tight. We're going to keep the toe turned in and raise that outside leg as high as we can, staying in control of the movement. Five more. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. To the glute raises now. So same leg is going to slide back. Hinge your hips back to protect your low back. Abs pulled up towards the spine. And squeeze the cheek. Tap the floor. Squeeze, tap, squeeze, tap. Squeeze, tap, squeeze, tap. Looking good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, going to the other side. Shake it out if you need to. Make sure you don't kick anything. Okay, hip abduction. Remember to keep that toe turned in. Abs nice and tight. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, trying to stay in control, especially if you're tired. Almost there. 2 more. 1 and 2. Very good. Okay, same leg is going to slide back with your toes on the floor. Hinge the hips back, navel up towards the spine, and squeeze, tap, squeeze, tap, squeeze, tap, squeeze, tap. Looking good. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Okay, last exercise we're going to do is the shoulder press, with emphasis on the lat squeeze on the way down. You can sit or stand for this. Abs are nice and tight for good posture either way. Weights in front of the shoulders, palms facing away from the body. And we're going to push up and pull down, squeezing those elbows behind you. Very good. We're almost there. We have 5 more of these. Here we go. 5, and squeeze. 4, and squeeze. 3, squeeze. 2, squeeze, and 1, and squeeze. All right, nice job. We're gonna set the weights down and out of the way. I'm gonna tuck mine underneath of me. Okay, we're gonna stretch out a little bit. So go ahead and turn to one side of your chair, and you wanna be really on the front edge of your seat here. I encourage everyone to hold on and slide that outside foot back as far as you can. From here, we're gonna push the hips forward and take the shoulders up and back. To deepen the stretch, you can take that outside arm, following the shoulders, reaching up and back actively throughout the whole stretch. Continue to breathe. We'll hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Gently bring the arm down, slide the foot forward. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So turn in your chair. You are pretty close off to the front edge of the chair. I'm kind of hanging off, but do what's most comfortable for you. Hold on to that chair with your inside arm. Slide the outside foot back. Hips are going to go forward, shoulders go up and back. The outside arm can follow to deepen the stretch, actively reaching up and back through the fingertips throughout the whole stretch. Continue to breathe. And we'll hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Gently bring the arm down, slide the foot forward, and turn back to center of your chair. Okay, we're gonna do a figure 4 stretch. So you wanna take one ankle, place on the top of the other thigh. This can be a little intense, so if that's the case and this doesn't work for you, that's okay. You can modify by the supporting leg being straight, and you can keep that ankle anywhere between the knee and the foot, like this. Whatever you're doing, you want to make sure that your knee is kind of hanging out towards the floor or falling towards the floor as opposed to holding it up here. We want to sit up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. And on that exhale, lean forward slightly, like you're trying to push your belly button between that space right there in front of you. You can gently push that knee down ever so slightly to deepen the stretch if you'd like. Continue to breathe, and with each exhale, allow your body to sink deeper into the stretch. And on your next exhale, we'll go ahead and come out of that stretch. So sit up, gently place that foot back on the floor. We're going to do the other side next. Okay, again, you can modify if you need to by straightening the bottom leg. Whatever you're doing, let's sit up nice and tall and lean forward slightly, bending at the hips. Think about pushing your navel between that space in front of you. You can deepen the stretch by gently pushing the knee down. We're going to hang out here for a little bit, so focus on your breathing with each exhale, sinking a little bit deeper into the stretch. And on your next exhale, nice and slowly sit up. Gently place that foot back on the floor. You can give your ankles a couple of circles if you need to. All right, next, we're gonna take a deep breath in, open the arms on the exhale, bring your hands together, clasp your hands, and push away from the body, spreading your shoulder blades apart. Feel that stretch in your upper back. Continue to breathe. And on your next exhale, we're going to lift the head, gently unclasp the fingers. Now we're gonna clasp our hands together behind the back, or you can hold on to your seat behind you and push your chest forward, chin up, opening the chest here all the way across. So do what works for you. Keep breathing. And on your next exhale, gently unclasp the hands and shake it out. Okay, let's take 5 shoulder rolls back and take some big breaths while we do it. Over-exaggerate that movement. Really trying to push your shoulder blades together on the way down. We'll have one more. Very good. Okay, that's all I have for class today. I'm so glad you could join me. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's end with 3 deep breaths. So sit up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Bring your arms up overhead. On the exhale, get it all out. And again, let your belly expand on the inhale. Last time. In with the good. And out with anything else. Nice job today. See you next time.